Welcome back to the 13th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. Today we are going to talk about NFL Preseason, Taylor Swift rejection to Super Bowl LVII. College football's right around the corner. The Women's World Cup just ended. We're going to talk about some MLB news. The Little League World Series is about to end, and the Leagues Cup just ended. You're not going to want to miss it. Here we go. Roll it. Is Shohei Ohtani the best baseball player of all time? I'm Isaiah.
Messi goes to Inter Miami. I'm Hunter.
And Jokic wins Finals MVP.
Are the A's really that bad?
Tom Brady retires. And I'm Micah.
It's time for Hall of Fame, yay or nay. And you're watching the HatTrick Sports Podcast. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you guys want to talk about first?
Let's talk about that league. Let's talk about the League Cup.
You good with that?
Yeah.
All
I'm fine
right.
with that.
So, the soccer, is it just U.S.?
No, it's U.S., Canada, and Mexico.
Yeah, CONCACAF. It's CONCACAF.
Yeah, CONCACAF.
Leagues Cup just ended, and yeah. Micah, what do you want to talk about with that?
I mean, I feel like it's cool, you know. Messi, the team's awful. Then Messi comes all of a sudden winning every single game they play. And, I mean, there's a small feeling that some games might be scripted just by the way the result happens. And just, it's not likely that they happen, and they just happen. I mean, it could just be Messi being Messi, but I don't know. Some games look scripted.
So for you guys that don't know, Inter Miami won the Leagues Cup, which is what Micah was referring to, and Messi's on that team, and Miami was a horrible team before Messi joined about a month ago. Hunter, you have anything on that? Did you watch anything?
I didn't watch much of it. I watched stuff, like clips of it.
Yeah.
I think like Messi coming to a team that hasn't been that great and just making it a lot better is kind of cool.
But also, it's not just Messi that joined. They joined Messi, and I think two other guys joined with him.
I mean, that's all I have about it. I think it's pretty cool otherwise, though.
So, yeah, Messi won every game with Inter Miami there. They won the League Cup. And then the MLS just started back up last night. We're filming this on the 24th. This will probably come out on the 25th around 5 or 6 p.m. But we are filming this around 5 o'clock on the 24th. But last night, the 23rd, Inter Miami had a game. It was... Micah, do you know what the scores were?
It was a U.S. Open game, and it was 3-3 going into penalty kicks.
Yeah, no, but what was so crazy about it going in the 90th minute? What was the score and everything?
So it was 3-2 Cincinnati, and it's in the 90s... I believe it was in like the... Yeah, it was in the 97th minute, which shouldn't have even happened. It should have been at max 5 minutes of stoppage time, because there was not much that happened in that second half. So, in the 97th minute, Messi makes this amazing pass that I think it was easily could have been knocked out of the way, but the defender didn't knock it out of the way, and it went in the goal.
It was 2-1, by the way.
Oh,
yeah, it was 2-1 going into the 90th minute. There should have been max 5 minutes of extra time.
Yeah.
And it ended up being 8. And, of course, Messi scores in, like, the 98th minute or something.
He assisted.
And, yeah, so it brings up the question, is it scripted? And I've never been that kind of person. I don't know about you guys. I've never been that kind of person that's like, oh, sports are fixed. Like, obviously, WWE is entertainment, whatever. But, I don't know. It's just, like, a fairy tale kind of effect on Messi and the MLS. Is the MLS just trying to be a business and not so much a sport? I don't know. It just brings up all these questions. So let us know what you think. Hunter.
Yeah?
You got anything?
That's all I got. I mean, I'm kind of with you, Isaiah. I think that's kind of strange. I mean, 2-3 guys don't just join a team and magically become the best team in ever.
Yeah, so... We'll see.
I mean, it's wild.
Messi, I think, is considered the greatest player of all time. We'll see. We'll see if MLS is trying to be a business or is trying to be a sport. And I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of rumors about it. Follow our TikTok. We have stories on it.
I mean, I think there's rumors about everything.
I know.
But I think these ones are the most accurate so far.
All right. You guys want to move into football?
Yeah,
let's go.
football.
NFL preseason. So, the Colts. Mike, Hunter, do you know about the Colts? Tell them about the Colts.
So Jonathan Taylor, a couple of weeks ago, requested a trade, and that trade has just been approved.
What?
No.
Whoa,
No.
Requested a trade.
Oh, yeah.
Trade.
To request a trade, yes.
Yes, it's been approved, not to get traded. Well, you know what I mean. He
Yeah.
hasn't been traded. So, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yep. The Colts give Jonathan Taylor permission to look for a trade. We'll see what happens, though. Jonathan Taylor obviously doesn't want to be with the Colts.
Because they stank.
I don't think he doesn't want to be with the Colts. I think he just doesn't want to be with Jamie Irsay. He hates that guy.
So, another thing with football is Josh Jacobs. You hear about Josh Jacobs, Hunter?
No, I didn't.
All right, so Josh Jacobs is, 1 year, $10.1 million, and wants an extension. He says that if he doesn't get an extension, he's not going to play this season. He's just going to sit the bench. So, thoughts on that?
I mean, I've always been high on Josh Jacobs, and I can prove this by making probably the biggest fantasy mistake of my life. In Jamar Chase's rookie season and preseason, I traded Jamar Chase and Devin Singletary for Josh Jacobs to my dad, that ended up being very lopsided. So, I mean, I've always been high on Josh Jacobs, and I'm glad he did well this season, but next season, he's not getting close to what he did last season. Now, should he get paid 1,000, 1,200 yardage-ish? Yeah, he should get paid that. But he shouldn't get paid 1,600 or whatever he got last season.
Yeah, Hunter, do you have any thoughts on that for just hearing this for the first time?
I mean, I understand it. It's kind of what anybody does when that happens. I mean, I remember they did a Zoom call, the running backs only on a 1-year deal, talking about this. So I think they're probably all going to do this.
So, as the Athletic sports newsletter, whatever, it says Jacobs hasn't even been in spring training or in training camp, and team experts say that he's going to report before season opener and has no plans to rescind the tag.
No, so it's funny because they said that he's supposed to join training camp soon, but there's absolutely no evidence of anything saying why he would come back. He hasn't said anything. No one said anything. So I just think it's funny that they said that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like faking an injury just so teams don't trade for him.
Yeah, it is kind of like that.
It's so funny.
Reminds me of Corey Kluber, not with the trading part,
Yeah.
but just injury.
The third thing that's happened in NFL preseason is the Ravens. This is a question for all of you guys watching at home. The Ravens did win 24 straight preseason games and recently just lost. I don't have a lot on that, but Micah, you're the Steelers fan, and Hunter, you're the Browns fan. They are both in the same division as the Ravens.
The amazing towel in the background, you guys can see. He hates
Towel's
it.
not the good part.
I don't know why him and his parents let me put that up there, but I'm not complaining.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I just got home.
So, I mean, I feel like it's a dumb stat, and people that take it seriously, I feel like are just dumb. They have okay backups, but it's not really a good record to have. If you're gonna have something, don't let it be that.
Yeah. So you don't think it matters?
Not at all.
You don't think preseason wins affect season wins?
No. Fun fact: I think I've told you, but I haven't told you. The 2008 Lions and 2019 or 2020 Browns went 0-16.
2017.
No, I thought it was 2016.
2017, 2016. One of the two.
One year they went 0-16. Both of those teams that went 0-16 were undefeated in the preseason.
Yeah.
So that says a lot about preseason versus the actual season.
Again, they're just using second, third, fourth string guys.
Yeah, I mean they have good backups, I'd say. I mean Huntley's pretty good, I'd say. He shouldn't have been a Pro Bowler, but
No.
fight me on that all you want, Ravens fans.
Yeah, I don't think Pro Bowl means much though.
Not anymore. It used to, but now I just don't take it seriously anymore.
There's just not a game anymore.
It's
Yeah.
exhibition. Yeah, I
I
kind of.
haven't watched it. And
I like that they did flag football, but when they added 30 extra players to the Pro Bowl rosters, it's just
It means nothing to any players anymore.
yeah.
I just wish it was just like kind of what the MLB does, not exactly, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, like one
Like
game.
an actual game.
Yeah, one game, you get like, I don't know, 15, 20 guys on each team. Maybe.
But I do want to say, I feel like the Super Bowl should be before that, and they do the Pro Bowl. So, like, if someone gets hurt...
Well, that's why no one tries. So if you do it after the Super Bowl, they'll actually try.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why they changed it to flags. Now guys will start trying.
Yeah.
All right.
Jalen Ramsey and Tyreek Hill, I think it was. Someone ran into someone. That was interesting.
Yeah, it's like a big thing for a while.
Speaking of the NFL, right, like literally minutes after we filmed the last podcast, I looked on my phone, whatever, and I see this huge news, or in my opinion, and I think in America's opinion, whether you like her or not, or if you like football or not, Taylor Swift turned down going to the Super Bowl, doing Super Bowl 57.
I think that, honestly, I mean, I didn't want Taylor Swift to do the Super Bowl. I mean, I think there's a lot better people, but going between now Bad Bunny and Harry Styles.
Where'd you hear that from? Because I still haven't heard that.
No,
Yeah, I've never
there was
seen
3
that.
major people. It was Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, and Bad Bunny.
I don't know, I just, you could be right, I just never haven't heard.
They should do like what
and
they
if
did.
if it's Bad Bunny, I don't think that's gonna. I think it's gonna be good for the NFL, but not good for the fans, because Bad Bunny is the biggest anywhere outside the U.S.
No, but that's smart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's good for the NFL, but it's the fans. Out of all people, they don't really want to see Bad Bunny the most.
What was the like really good Super Bowl halftime show? Was it 21 or 22?
Which one?
That was the Rams one. That was the Eminem's Snoop Dogg, right?
That one was
50
amazing.
Cent special guest.
They didn't do
Mary
one
J.
of those
Blige.
again.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So Taylor Swift said she's busy with the Eras tour and that she'll be in Japan. But one thing I don't fully understand is Taylor Swift, if you guys haven't heard, you guys shouldn't be listening to this, wherever you're listening to this. But she's doing this Eras tour for like a year and a half or whatever, pretty much every night for the next year and a half. And a lot of them have been in NFL stadiums just because they can hold large capacities of people. So, like, I don't understand, like, as a thank you, she can't do a 20-minute show for the Super Bowl.
I mean, yeah, but also I can see why you wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, well...
I feel like that's really good marketing too.
Yeah, well, yeah, again, the Super Bowl halftime show creators don't make anything. They make publicity. But just, like, as a thank you. And I understand, like, she has shows to do, and it's a lot of preparation for the Super Bowl and everything. But, again, it's not a 4-hour concert. It's a 20-minute concert.
But also preparing choreography, that's going to take out a lot of it.
Just the same thing
Trips.
for... Just do exactly what you're doing on the Eras tour, except pick 4 songs instead of...
Right, but that takes out, like, multiple weeks of
I understand
concerts to take that away for people that may have already bought tickets for that. I don't know.
Do you think that if it happens, that there would be more Taylor Swift fans or football fans?
Taylor Swift fans.
The Taylor Swift fans would watch 20 minutes of the whole thing. Football fans would watch however long minus 20 minutes of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I heard that if Taylor said yes, that she would do it with Ed Sheeran because they're close. I think that's well known.
That'd be a good duo. I can see that. That'd be pretty good.
Not my type of music.
Yeah, he likes rock music.
So would it be considered to Americans the Super Bowl or the Taylor Swift live concert?
To women, the Taylor Swift show. To men, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hunter, I think you think the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Taylor said that she'll be in Tokyo, and do you know how much about the average ticket of the Eras tour is? I could be off. I only looked at one source, maybe 2, but about
A lot.
no average, just average. So like nosebleeds to like average general admission, nothing like VIP.
I'm gonna go crazy and say like 100,000.
For one show,
Oh no! Wait, one show. I think
one show, one seat.
Oh, okay. I'll go with like I don't know, 1,000, 2,000.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe
It's around 500.
Oh
Really?
wow.
So and the average cost for the Super Bowl is about 3,000.
Yeah.
So
I'd go up.
I think in the first 10 minutes of them doing the actual selling the Super Bowl tickets, I think in the first 10 minutes they'll be sold out.
Mhm.
I mean, whether they do it for $3,500, $35,000, I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that'd be iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not my type of music, like I said.
Yeah.
I think it would be kind of cool. I mean,
Hunter's waiting for Green Day to do the Super Bowl.
I don't like Green Day.
You used to, didn't you?
Yeah.
So,
I don't really like that type of music anymore.
yeah.
Do you think what do you think would be more popular? Or what do you think the NFL? Or I forget what my question was. It was something about Bad Bunny or Taylor Swift.
What would have more views? Because Bad Bunny's
No.
international and.
No. I forget the
What would
question.
be more like inspirational? I don't know.
Yeah. Or no, I don't know. I forget. All right, guys. I have a special segment for you guys.
What is
All right. So, as you guys can tell, in the last couple episodes, we have had completely new. We have new equipment. We have new gear. We have a new background. We have new everything. And thanks to Vera Beach social media and Brush Up Painting for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Because of that, we've been able to use all of this, do all of it, and yeah. So I think if you guys want to sponsor us, or you guys know a company that wants to sponsor us, reach out to us. We can get deals going. We can talk to you. We can negotiate with you. But again, we've already had 2 sponsors. What's next? I
I
think
don't know. We'll see.
so. Let us know. Again, thank you very much, Vera Beach social media and Brush Up Painting. Make sure to check them out.
Cool.
But back to sports.
Also, no, let's shout out someone that commented.
No, we'll do that later.
All right, well,
So-
we'll do that later.
Stay tuned for what Michael was just implying. Let's go back. Let's go to MLB. All right.
Alright.
A lot of stuff in MLB. A lot of minor stuff, nothing major.
No, not much.
I think I said that last episode too.
I like
Well,
the MLB right now.
That's been about, yeah. We split the series, so you can,
Yeah.
you can shush.
So, Hunter, you wanted to talk about Bobby Witt, right?
Yeah, so I think he's been like just insane these past couple of weeks. I mean, he has 20 home runs, probably, I don't know, 30, 40 stolen bases. The guy's a wizard on the field. He hits bombs, catches the ball whenever it's hit to him. I mean, there's this one clip, I think it's at Yankee Stadium, where he goes from shortstop like halfway into the outfield
Oh, wow. But
and catches the ball.
I'm
It's
assuming it's in
insane.
like foul territory, so like
Yeah.
the outfield's not getting that.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's crazy.
this is one of those stats. I call them stupid facts because people will forget it next week, and it won't be brought up again until somebody else breaks the record. And there's 2 of them. So Bobby Witt is the first player to have consecutive seasons with 25 plus home runs, 35 plus stolen bases before 25 years old.
It's
Again,
funny because some guys aren't even like eligible because they get into the league so late.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Congratulations, Bobby Witt Jr.
But I mean, that's a good stat to have, though. Think about it.
Not. It doesn't
25
go
homers and 35 stolen bases in probably 2 of the first 3 seasons.
No, to start off your career before you're under 25, there's just so many circumstances. There's only a small, portion. To,
Almost every player starts at like 20 to 23.
it's just so like. It's one of those stats. I just don't. I don't like that as like a
I
record.
don't mind this one.
So, just while we're on this topic of young players, Gunnar Henderson,
Yep.
almost hitting for the cycle.
Wait, before you say that, there was one more stat. He's the first player ever with 20 home runs, 30 stolen bases to be. Or what did I say? Oh, there was another stat. There's like 5 other records. Go on, Hunter. Because
So, Gunnar Henderson got a triple, a double, and a home
homer.
run. And so he got a base hit. So you'd think he'd just keep the single.
And they're up by like 10 at this point. Like,
Yeah.
it's
they're
not
up
a close game.
9. It was 10-1.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not close.
This is crazy. He went for the double. His teammates were wondering what he was doing. It was interesting. I personally don't understand why he would do that. I would not.
Yeah, if I'm gonna, I'm staying out for this base.
Especially when you're up 10 plus runs.
Well, 9.
Oh, well, yeah.
So Gunnar Henderson was a single shy of the cycle with a 10-1 lead and still took the extra bag. So,
I mean, that's the definition of caring for your team.
Yeah.
is it though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean-
you're up by 9. You win 12-1 at the end of the day.
Did he end up scoring that run? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Well, in that case, then
that really. Didn't
Are
help
you
him.
showing up the other team because you're up by 9 and you can hit the cycle? Or are you trying to be a good teammate? Like, I don't know. I'm mixed. I don't know.
I mean, I'm staying after this base. That's not really that close. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was a close game, like 3 runs, 4 runs, yeah, I'm going second in a heartbeat. But in the 9-run game, yeah, I'm staying for this base. I'm surprised he didn't.
Yeah.
He's also, I think he's the leader for Rookie of the Year in the AL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, is he in his rookie season? I think
Yeah.
last year was considered.
No, he's in it.
No, he got called up like this year.
Yeah.
Then how was the consecutive thing happen?
We're talking about Gunnar Henderson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, Gunnar Henderson, he's leading. I don't think he should. I think Josh Young should still win it. Casas, also a good one.
Josh Young's not winning it.
No, you don't think so because he got injured?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
If he's not playing the rest of the season, then no. I think Casas has been good, but I think Gunnar Henderson will win it.
I don't know if next season can count Yaino Diaz's rookie season because he's playing amazing, but he only played like half the season, so he's not gonna win it.
Who's in the lead for NL Rookie of the Year? We haven't
Corey
talked about
McCarroll.
that.
Corey
Corey
McCarroll. It's not close.
Duh. Yeah, I forgot about him.
Ellie slowed down, so Corbin doesn't really have a competitor anymore.
Yeah.
You guys, we're going to talk about the Yankees now, okay? So the Yankees, again, we're filming this on the 24th. Before, and I wrote this agenda on yesterday afternoon, which was the 23rd, the afternoon of the 23rd. So at that time, the Yankees lost 9 straight games. And then they won last night, the 23rd. And
9-1.
And
9-1.
Judge.
Against the Nationals, Judge hit a grand slam, a solo home run, and a 2-run home run.
Yep.
But yeah, Yankees. And
No, I think it was a grand slam and 2 solos. I think.
No. Then the Yankees are still 10 games back of the wild card. So is their season done?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
And all I'm gonna say is,
Hang it up. Hang the cleats up.
Speaking of eliminated, we can talk about the Angels because Shohei not pitching the rest of the season. And
Tell him why.
And probably won't DH as much.
Tell him why.
Did he get like untightness or something?
UCL.
UCL. So
Yeah.
yesterday, again the 23rd, in the second or third inning, Shohei Ohtani got taken out pitching, and just got taken out, and he had imaging done, and there's a tear in his UCL, which is in your elbow. And Mike Trout, who just got off of the IL, is back on the IL. So Shohei, the Angels have announced he will not be pitching for the rest of the season. He will still be batting as DH, and I think we all agree that he's still going to win MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
no one's ever
with
done
second
that.
place being Kyle Tucker, and you're just that far ahead of him, it's insane. So, yeah, he could probably not bat for the rest of the season and still win MVP.
I think he should. He should.
Yeah, I mean, you think he's the GOAT, so obviously you think that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think. I mean, Kyle Tucker's had a great season. If Shohei Ohtani didn't exist, he would be winning MVP.
Yeah, he would. He's in second place.
Yeah, but like Shohei already this season, just
Yeah, Shohei, man.
what is?
I
he
so hope he goes to the NL so we can have an Astro win an MVP again.
I mean, almost sub 3 ERA. What was he? 3.11,
Something like that.
and hitting 43 bombs. What was his WAR? I know his WAR was.
Should be 162 with that team, or however wins they get. 90 wins.
Well, how many games did he not play?
Well, I know, but I'm saying like that team's just nothing.
That team's awful.
0 without
Awful.
him.
I can't wait to see where he goes in free
not without
agency.
him. Without him and Trout, it's nothing.
Trout's been on the IL all season and just got back on after like 1 or 2
Right,
games.
and they've been doing awful without Trout too. So him and Trout are the 2 pieces of that team. I mean, you can argue the reliever, whatever his name is, but yeah, Estevez, I think it is, but man, that team's awful, and I love it.
You like, yeah, because he's an Astros fan.
I love it.
I'm fine with it.
What we got next?
What do we have next? We are going to talk about college football. So, college football starts Saturday.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's Saturday. And the big game is FSU versus LSU. And it's at Camping World in Orlando, which is a neutral site. It's Sunday at on the 3rd, 7:30 at night.
Yeah. Good game. Number 8 versus number 5. So,
You guys want to talk about college football? I mean, Micah, you're big on college football, Hunter. I know you watch it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, go Oklahoma. Somehow in the top 25. Don't really know how, but I'll take it. Number 20. So, FSU against LSU. I think FSU takes it because I don't think...
Whoa!
Uh-oh, we get an ESPN alert?
No. Why are you saying that?
I just heard it, I think.
No, that was my voice.
Oh, that sounded like ESPN.
What? Oh my. All right, so keep talking because you said FSU is going to be LSU, who won the college championship a few years ago.
Well, yeah, they had Joe Burrow,
Yeah,
they had
or-
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. They basically have, they could probably make a Pro Bowl team with it. But yeah, I don't think LSU is as good as people say they are.
I feel like FSU's better.
Yeah, I mean, FSU's 8, LSU's 5. I think it should probably be flipped. FSU had an amazing season last season.
You know who's better than both?
You know
The
who's
Buckeyes.
you know who's better than Ohio State? Michigan.
So
He doesn't want to talk about that, does he?
Nor do I want to talk about Georgia.
last year, LSU beat FSU, and it was when FSU went to kick a game-winning field goal, and it blocked. The kick was blocked. So, yeah, is it going to be a repeat? Is it going to be a closer game? Is it going to be a farther apart game?
I think it'll be like a 10-point game, honestly. I don't think it'll be too close. I mean, for college, that's not too far, but...
I feel
I don't
like
know.
it'll be like not even close, and then one of the teams will make a comeback.
Well, which team do you think will win in the end?
I think FSU or LSU will win.
Whoa, good take. Ooh, hot take. Hot take.
I do want
I
to bring
think LSU
one
will.
more thing up for baseball. So a few episodes ago, we were talking about how I got this helmet signed by Kelly Muncie, Courtney Turner, and Kirsten Watson. Kelly Muncie and Courtney Turner were wives for the Dodgers. Now Courtney Turner's with Justin Turner's wife, and with the Red Sox. Sorry, Hunter. The Red Sox. But we tagged Courtney Turner and all of them in it, and Courtney Turner responded. And
She did. She
Courtney
commented.
Turner's like social media, and she said that helmet is priceless. So Courtney Turner, if you're watching us, please follow us on TikTok. I would appreciate it. So I could
Yes.
say Justin Turner's wife follows our podcast.
We will tag you again.
We will tag you again. So yes, thank you for commenting, Courtney Turner. It means a lot. Especially Justin Turner was my favorite player until the Red Sox stole him.
Now's it
Game
cut
is
short?
game.
It was great meeting you guys and everything.
I
But
mean, Boston Dodgers, LA Red Sox, basically what it is.
we'll pop up the comment on the
Yeah.
if you're watching this on YouTube. But all right, so let's go to the Little League World Series. SpongeBob. I don't know, just Little League World Series made me think of it. Have you guys been watching it?
No, I don't
Watch the
really.
game with Florida in it.
Florida's out.
Yeah, Florida.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it was
Wait.
like a week or two ago.
The only thing about Little League World Series that I'm watching is the guy on TikTok that rates everything that everybody says their favorite.
Oh,
Especially the guys from Maine. That was amazing. Whoever you are, that was amazing when you did Maine.
what they say?
So
You have
every
to add more context.
Yeah, so every single time, so it's like favorite food, favorite singer, favorite everything. Every time someone would say favorite food and it wasn't lobster, he'd be like, "No, you're wrong. Get it right. It's lobster. You're from Maine." You have to watch it to see it. It was so funny.
Yeah.
So I was watching one of them, and then I went looking up all these different. So you know how they have like favorites, like Micah was talking about,
Yeah.
favorite food, favorite show, favorite whatever.
Mhm.
So I went to go look up some of the weirdest ones there are because I saw one of them, and this one's my favorite. Again, we'll pop this one up, probably only this one, if you're watching this on YouTube or any of our short form content. Blake Money has 3 siblings, Morgan, Logan, and Cash. And that means his brother's name is Cash Money, and he's wearing these hilarious glasses with the dollar signs on them. His name's Cash Money, Blake's brother. There's
I want to be named Cash Money.
Leo Randazzo. I don't know if that's how you say it.
Okay.
He looks at memes before games for good luck.
Interesting.
There's
That sounds like one of our friends.
Colby Kovar, whose favorite website is www.google.com.
Whoa.
Most visited.
And there's Presley Smith, whose hobby is talking to girls.
Looking at him out. No.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
No, I mean, we're not here to rate 12-year-old boys. But sorry, Blake, but in this graphic, you were 0 for 2 on the night.
Oh,
He looked like one of my friends.
They left him after that.
There's a kid for Japan, or I guess it's Asia, South Africa or something. He's great. He's phenomenal. He's pitching. He has a slider, curveball, fastball. All amazing. Can throw him like 80 miles an hour.
Wow.
And then hits like home runs.
Shohei, hey.
Oh, I saw that.
Like Flynn? Is that his name?
Is that Shohei's kid?
I'm
I
not
think
sure
it's
what
like
his name
Flynn or
is.
something.
All I know he's good.
Yeah, I mean, he threw an immaculate inning.
Oh, wow.
I mean, just
I still haven't done the immaculate grid for today.
immaculate grid. Yeah,
I got 8.
Oh, Micah got 8.
I'll probably get like 5.
But yeah, I mean that's Little League World
Yeah.
Series. Watch it. I think
Especially for Little League throwing like 9 straight strikes, that's not easy.
I still can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, 12-year-olds, you can even try like without a batter, just throwing 12 strikes. It's not always gonna happen.
so. There's a losers bracket in the Little League World Series. So far they're going to the U.S. Championship and the International Championship, and then whoever wins the U.S. Championship and whoever wins the International Championship play each other. So the U.S. is always in the championship. So the Southwest and whoever wins the losers bracket goes up to play in the U.S. Championship. And Asia Pacific is which Flynn, I think his name's Flynn.
Flynn, something like that.
It's something like that. Asia Pacific and whoever wins the losers bracket of the Caribbean and Mexico will play in the International Championship, and then whoever wins each of those plays in the Little League World Series, and then there's a third place bracket and everything. But on the 27th, Sunday the 27th at 3 p.m. on ABC. Make sure to tune in. Again, these guys are amazing. I mean, we're 14, 13, and 13, right?
Yep.
Yeah, these guys are a lot better than us.
These guys are a lot better than us. These guys are a lot better than 18-year-olds.
Some.
Maybe not 18-year-olds, but
Maybe.
yeah, some 18-year-olds. I'd say some 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
And again, 60 feet 6 inches. No, it's not.
No,
it's
it's 45.
45 feet, throwing 80 miles an hour.
I feel like
60-foot bases. I mean, they're throwing them heat in there.
Well, I feel like if I were to throw from 45 feet, I could throw it 70 at least.
Maybe. Again, accurate curveball, slider, home runs.
Well, accurate, that's a different story. But 45 feet,
Also, I want to say good job to the infielders. I mean, I've seen a bunch of top 10 plays with infielders.
I mean, especially with how big my legs are, I could like get it to like 37.
Okay. Is that all you guys want to talk about with sports? I want to bring up one more thing and then... All right, guys, so we just filmed the outro because we forgot the most important segment of all time. I don't know.
He forgot it.
Yeah, I forgot it. I'm sorry. But we cut that.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
Sorry,
Gotta
guys.
be better.
All right. So, but you guys know what we always ended off with. Hall of Fame, yay or nay? There we go. So Micah chose this week's Hall of Fame, yay or nay. Who is it?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. So we're going to pull his stats up. Here's the stats. Micah, talk about him a little bit.
Alright, so he's played 133 games, 759 receptions.
69.
Alright, 9,637 yards.
I feel like he had more.
87 touchdowns. Is that right?
Can you not see it or?
I can't really see
Oh.
it, no. Yeah, 87 touchdowns, 12 yards a reception. That's not that bad.
He's a 6-time Pro Bowl, 3-time All-Pro. He's played on the Raiders and Packers. He's been playing since 2014. So, yeah, explain yourselves and Hall of Fame, your name.
So for me, right now it's not really that close, and I don't think it ever will be, because I feel like it's an obvious yes, because he's been notably the best receiver in the league for 7 of the last 8 years, probably, or 5 of the last 6, something like that.
Yeah, I think I agree with Micah. I feel like if he keeps doing what he's doing, it's an obvious yes. I feel like he's definitely in the Hall of Fame right now.
If you finished today, if you never played a game again.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm also going to go with yay. I think it's barely. I don't think it's by that big of a margin.
Really?
All right, so Micah, Hall of Fame yay or nay, Devontae Adams.
Yay.
Hunter, Hall of Fame yay or nay, Devontae Adams.
Yay.
And I'm going.
all I got.
That's all we got.
All right, so Mike and I are going to be out of town. We're going to be in Hawaii for next week. So this could change, but I don't think we're going to record a podcast. I think it'll just be too hard with across the country and stuff. So make sure you guys follow our TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, because we will be posting those daily. We promise you that, whether it's clips of us talking about something or something. But episode 14 is not coming out next week, unfortunately, but we will have a banger coming out the week after that. We'll make sure we put all of our heart into it.
I mean, we got 2 weeks of stuff to put into one video, so.
Yep, same,
See,
it'll be amazing.
The best.
This will be an hour and a half, maybe, podcast.
I can't promise that long. That's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
But guys, make sure to check back in 2 weeks. Again, follow us on all of our social medias at the HatTrick Sports Podcast. All right. Thank you guys for watching the 13th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. Again, we won't be filming next week, but in 2 weeks, we promise we'll have one of the best episodes we've ever done for episode 14. And make sure to follow all of our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. And I think that's it.
That is.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.